So if I am looking to grow a architect business, what do you recommend?
So if you've got an architectural practice and you're looking to grow, I would first and foremost start with looking at lead generation companies. Okay. So I would go over to fatrank.com that provide architect leads that you only pay on a back end, and go through the qualification process. If you get accepted, then that's a great first start for you to get a consistent flow of inquiries coming through. I would also go out to one or two other lead generation companies and then be frugal, make certain you're checking your return on investment, and make certain that you are the leads that you're buying, that you are obviously converting them into paying clients. That would be my first play, because you're going to get leads pretty quickly. Yeah. After that, my next major play would be SEO. And the reason why I want to do SEO is mainly for like branding purposes, but also to try and rank my own website to generate leads, that I'm not reliant consistently just on lead generation companies. Yeah. I want to try and generate my own leads as well. Then after that, probably social media. I would be trying to connect with potential clients that I want to work with. And then you've got traditional marketing and PPC. Now for me, I think they're a bit expensive, and I don't think I would do it for an architectural practice myself. What would you do? Would you do like billboard ads, TV ads, radio ads, any sort of traditional marketing, or would you do pay-per-click?
I would avoid traditional ads. PPC, like what you just mentioned, it can be expensive. Obviously, you've got the likes of like click fraud to worry about. You've got your competitors clicking on your ads. And then you also have what I like to call window shoppers, where they'll just click 2 or 3 ads and they just won't even inquire. So if, say, for example, it's costing you, let's say, £50 or £60 per click, you've just burnt £200-300 just on that every single day. So if you don't know what you're doing on that, that's the obviously the negatives. Obviously, the pros, we should probably speak about the pros as well. With PPC, you can start generating leads pretty instantly. What I would probably look to do, if you are going to try to run PPC yourself, is work on building a good negative keyword list. I think that's very important for any PPC campaign. And what I mean by that is, if you are just bidding on, let's say, architects, if somebody is searching for architects' jobs, your listing might actually get shown up for that, and you're not looking to hire anyone. But that's just how PPC works. It's very much pay to win. So I would definitely avoid that. One thing that I would look to do is start to generate my own inquiries. So like what you said at the beginning, I wouldn't just look to only outsource to, let's say, lead generation companies, because in some cases I might get switched off or whatever the case may be. I just want to focus on my own SEO as well. So I'm generating my own inquiries. I'm not reliant on another platform to generate me the leads. So I would probably look to build out pages, for example, like single story extensions, 3D planning, CAD planning, stuff like that, where I would look to actually get some architectural work from that.
Something on that, with regards to the CAD drawings and the walkthrough videos of what an architect can do, something that's I would strongly recommend is getting copies of all of them images of what you've created and videos of the walkthrough. Now, blur out who it is for what client it is and what location it is and stuff like that. Start uploading those walkthrough videos onto your YouTube, onto TikTok, onto LinkedIn, and onto other places, because you want to try and rank those videos to do with certain keywords of what that drawing is. So if someone is looking to have that kind of for their own single story extension or garage conversion or a loft conversion or any of those type of works, they can see and go, oh, I really like this walkthrough, I'm going to inquire with that company. It's the same with any sort of architectural drawings. Try to get those drawings put into place. Try and upload them. Try and get them ranking on places like Flickr and Pinterest, and share them on Twitter and on LinkedIn and on Facebook. Try to get all those image rankings as well, because it can be visual. That not only that, you could have a before photo, an architectural plan, and then an after photo and go, I designed this and this is what got built.
Yeah.
So I think for that reason, that's where SEO comes in as a major play. But leveraging social media to be able to supercharge your SEO efforts.
Yeah, definitely. So on the social media side, let's say you decide to go down the route of Facebook and Instagram as doing those two. So what I would look to do is publish consistency. So don't think that if you just publish one post, you're going to end up generating tons of inquiries. It's probably not the case. It's probably going to take you about 90 posts. So have that as an aim. Let's say for the next 3 months, you're like, right, okay, every day I'm going to publish at least a photo or a video, or it could even be like a quote, for example, just to get your social media accounts active. So if, for example, you did ever get an inquiry as well, it also does help with converting that inquiry into an actual paying client, because in some cases people might fill in your contact form, but then actually do a little bit of research of who you are, what you do. And again, if you just have that social presence online, they'll be like, all right, okay, these guys are trusted. So that's another thing that I would do. And then the Google business profile as well. So making certain that you are actually ranking your business profile, so you're getting as many reviews to your business profile. So whenever somebody searches for, let's say, architects near me, you've got a much higher chance of actually ranking for that. Is there anything that you would do?
So with regards to if any architectural practice is looking to grow and you are looking for a consistent flow of inquiries, I mentioned obviously going to factrank.com. Something that's very important that Kazra touched on then, these different types of work and services of what you might be wanting to be an expert in. So you've got like playground architects. So they design specific playgrounds, what equipment's going in there, what type of surfacing, what type of fencing. If you're a playground architect, come to us and make sure you're specifically telling us that information, that you specifically want to be a playground architect. Or if you're brilliant at getting planning permission or extensions of houses, then let us know that. Or if it's garage conversions, loft conversions, cellar conversions, we need to understand that information. And it's also very important for your own SEO efforts for you to start to understand your target audience of what you're trying to do and pigeonhole yourself into not just being, I'm an architect and I can do everything. Become an expert and a master in one or two specific areas that people go, these are the car park architects that you want to use, or the playground architects, or the sports pitch, tennis court type of architects. Whatever it is that you might be looking to do, right, with regards to architectural services, try to niche down. I'd say that's a big important part if you're looking to grow an architect business.
Yeah, you've also got like new builds, bespoke projects, home extensions and stuff like that. So pick a sub-industry within architects and stick with that. I'm certain that a lot of you architects watching this will already know in the back of your head that you're like, right, yeah, I make the most amount of money on new build projects. So you might want to say, right, all I want is new build projects. I don't care where it is in the country. If it's Aberdeen, I'll do it. If it's in London, I'll do it. Just get me more of those, and then we can actually start working together with you. But if you do want a consistent flow of inquiries, make certain to check out fatrank.com.